Alright, well, good evening. Welcome back. It's nice to see you. This is the first video that I've made, so it's a bit of an experiment, I suppose. A rough draft. But I thought it would be nice to share some of my favorite Stim Toys with you if you were interested. And you don't have to watch if that doesn't sound like something you'd be interested in, that's fine. Or if you just want to listen to me talk, but pay attention to something else, that's fine. Or maybe you just want to watch the movements on the screen and not pay too much attention to the words, that's fine. Whatever's best for you. And I'm hoping that the microphone won't pick up the noises my cats are making, but it's about 11:15 at night here, and that's about the time of night when my cats get the zoomies, so they might interrupt, but they're sweethearts, and I love them, so it'll be okay. Alright, so the first one that I have is this guy. I just call him my moss ball, but he's crocheted, and he's a sphere that's been stuffed with fiber fill, but the crochet pattern is made up of chains that come out in loops and then connect back to the main ball. So all of these little things are loops that I can dig my fingers into, and I can tug on them, and nothing comes unraveled, nothing gets cinched up. So it's nice to be able to be a little rough with it and not have to worry about it getting misshapen. It's very soft also, and I love the colors. I love greens, and I'd never really seen a yarn, a colorway that had these like gray greens and blue greens. It's really like earthy, mossy, and I just love it. I got this off of Etsy, and I really, really like it. I try not to use it too much though, because with this kind of yarn, if it gets grungy from your fingers touching it, if you put it in the washing machine, it will change the texture of the yarn. So I try to use it just a little bit at a time, but it also feels nice to just kind of run my hands over it lightly, because it'll kind of nudge the loops. It's just a nice feeling. You know, I think I would like to move the camera up a little bit, so we have a little bit more room so my hands aren't like right in your face. Let me see if I can figure out how to do that. So if there's any noise, I apologize. Okay. Is that... oh, that's better. That's a little better. And I can still see the screen, so that's good. Alright. And next up is... so this is one of those puzzle cubes. I didn't buy this one myself. This one was a gift from a family member, but I like the colors. They picked the most colorful one, which I really like, and it makes these awesome sounds. I don't know if you can hear that. I have another microphone like right over there. Let me see if it'll pick up that sound. And then up here, the microphone on my face. It makes those sounds whenever you open it. And it will unfold into different shapes. I think we started out as a cube, and the other shape that I really like to make is a hexagon. Let me see if I can do it for y'all. No promises though. I also don't want to accidentally be too loud. Because I know nothing about video editing. So my only option, if it's too loud, is to cut it out or start over. And I don't really know how to cut something out either. So just trying to be careful. Nice. I think that's the fastest I've ever done it. So, and there are other shapes you could make with it too, but it's nice to hold too. A big thing for me with Stim Toys is texture. And this one's very smooth. And when it's a hexagon, it's bigger, but it's lighter because it's hollow on the inside, whereas the cube was smaller but denser. It was solid. Okay, so moving on. This little guy, my mom got him for me. She went on a trip somewhere, or maybe it was for Christmas, but she saw it. She knows I like cats, and so she got this little guy for me, and the paint is starting to come off just because I play with it so much, but you just squeeze it and it makes noises. It's kind of funny noises. Let me see if the microphone pick it up. Yeah. It's the kind of noise where if you play with it in public, you have to fight down that juvenile urge to just giggle at it or over explain to whoever might be listening. It was the toy, I swear. But it's really fun to play with, and for some reason, one of my cats loves this. Like, he doesn't bite it or anything, but he'll like sniff it really, really thoroughly whenever I get it out. But it's just nice to squeeze. Okay. Let's see what else I have. Oh, this guy's fun. So this is a 3D printed slug, and I've seen some that you can get at like Walmart or Target, but they're smooth. Like the sound they make is a lot smoother. This guy's more crunchy because it has the 3D printed texture on it that's like rubbing against itself. I'm not sure how it'll sound on the microphone though. I hope it's not too harsh, but I love his face. He has his little eye stalks, and then he has, I'm not sure what to call these, like whiskers or feelers. But let me put him up by the microphone. And then up by the other microphone. It would probably be best in the future for me to like do test sounds with these before I do a video. That way I know beforehand what kind of sounds to make and how to make them and what kind of movements to avoid instead of like jumping in and just kind of ad-libbing everything and hoping that I don't accidentally get a horrible sound. But you know, it's the first video. It'll be okay. And to be honest with you, I'm not really expecting anybody to really watch these besides me. I'm pretty much just making these for myself, I guess. And I've never really been good at recognizing my own voice in recordings, because I've made a few test videos that I haven't put anywhere, and I just like listening to them because I don't recognize my own voice. So to me, it's just like some person in my house doing ASMR with my stuff, and I'm like, oh, this sounds nice. So I guess these videos are mostly for me, but if you like them too, then it's great. I don't know if you heard that. That was Kachan is very insistent about something. I'm not sure what though. This is like a dish scrubber. I think I love it. I want to chew on it so badly every time I get it out, but the little bristles catch cat hair like you would not believe. So this is something that I just have to think about chewing on. I don't actually get to do it unless I want to get a mouthful of cat hair, which no thank you. But let's see what it sounds like with the first microphone. And then the second one. And I have no idea what that's gonna sound like. I hope it sounds nice. Um, and you know, I think what I can do is I'll just do this video in 2 parts. That way it might be a little bit easier for me to go through and edit it and, you know, check mistakes instead of having to do it all in one take and then having to go through a whole giant video and then reshoot a whole giant video and just do it in pieces. I don't want to bite off more than I can chew, so that'll be it for the first video. Alright, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in a little bit.